Alright, what's up y'all, LakerFan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, we're here to talk about the problem with the build name system in NBA 2K20. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Let's try this video to 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. Most notably with this build name system problem is the facilitating finisher. So I talked about this in another video that I did about a month or two ago, where pretty much I was showing you can do 7 different pie charts that come out with the title facilitating finisher. And that right there is a problem, and we're here to talk about it. So to give you guys some info as to what you're gonna be seeing in this gameplay, we got Kitchen LA on the 3-point playmaker with lock takeover already just, adds to the whole build title thing where it's so much confusion. Now, this is a PLAYSHARP pie chart, but he just has lock takeover because he has good defense and lowered his pass accuracy and stuff like that. All the stupid, mechanics you have to do to unlock certain takeovers, certain build titles, whatever it may be. And I'm on my finisher, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's just the finishing and defense pie chart. Now, check this out right here, all right? And this is like props to defensive leader because I would have never known what both these guys were. So look at this. We're playing two dudes that both have the title slasher as their build. Now, we play in 2K20 where, like I was talking about, we're seasoned to this problem. We all know. Whenever you see something like this, we know it's too good to be true, right? There's no way it's just two pure slashers, right? So pretty much what I'm talking about is we have come to this point where we know we start inferencing. We're like, okay, maybe it's double play locks. Maybe it's like a play slash and a play lock, something like that. Maybe it's even a pure playmaker for all I know. Now, I will say, with the help of defensive leader, it helps you identify what a build is. It's more than just seeing what their percent is to hit open. Now, obviously, you can see that Thule dude, he's got a 30% from where he's standing, and that's pretty deep. And then same with this bailout guy, he's got a 17%. So clearly they can both shoot, right? And then if they both come out here, display that they can dribble, my first guess is that they're both play locks, but then obviously it comes down to how good their defense is, because for all I know, they can both be play slashes. So pretty much what I'm saying is, even after defensive leader, I've already played them a full game, right? And I already know how the outcome of this game goes. And look at this. Now Kitchen's over here getting snatch blocks of the PLAYSHARP. Like, what is this game that we play in the first place? Anyway, my whole point is, I've gone through a whole game, right? I've already played them. I already saw the defensive leader. I saw situations where they felt comfortable shooting, where they didn't feel comfortable shooting. I still have no clue what pie charts I just played against in this game. And that's the problem that we face in this game, where, like I said, it's very non-definitive of what you're playing against in every situation. I think what would be a good situation for 2K to do, and I'll put this on the screen after this gameplay is over, but really how I feel a good situation would be, and I'll even do my own art to it pretty much, would be for the game to just, when you're in the pregame intros like that and it says the title slasher and slasher, right? If it would just show their actual pie chart right next to it, or if you could just press start and instead of only seeing their takeover, you could see what their pie chart was too. I just think that would be a great improvement as far as if they kept this pie chart system, because in years past there was rebounding athletics, there was playmaking shot creators, there was like, the sharp playmaker, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much, it was just the whatever its title was, it identified what the build was. But nowadays, we got all these customizable build names, we got the customizable badges, and it really does depend. It depends very big time on what your Hall of Fame badges are. Because like I said, we just played these guys a whole game. I had no clue what either of them were. For all I knew it was double play locks. And really, to be honest with you, you would just go into every single game anticipating that's a play lock, because you might as well just expect the worst, right? And it's 2v2. That's a pretty meta lineup at the end of the day. Now, the title that they both have of slasher, and that was a really, really tough pass right there. It probably shouldn't have worked. Kitchen definitely had a jump shot, but you get the deal. This isn't so much about the gameplay. It's just me talking on this topic and letting you guys see the whole situation of not really knowing what their builds are throughout the whole game. And it does impact our game. If it's double play locks, it's hard to beat that stuff in the pick and roll game. And for all I know, we did beat double play locks in the pick and roll game. And, we're skilled players, quote unquote. A lot of people get probably triggered at that, right? Because we're out here running pick and roll. And now you just wait. Now I'm coming out here. I got the slash takeover. I shouldn't even said it, bro. Now we got all types of people triggered in the comments. But listen, like I said, we're not so much here to talk about the gameplay. I'm just letting you guys see the fact that we didn't know what their build titles were. So let's just talk about, past 2Ks. In the past, you had literally just pure archetypes, right? Or let's go way back to 2K15 and 14 and stuff like that, where it was inside, outside, balanced. And it was a situation that was very similar to what we have now, where it forced people to make guesses and inference on what somebody's, pie chart, so to say, was. Or back then, their whole makeup of their inside, outside, or balanced. Now, fast forward to 2K17, we had archetypes where it just said playmaker, sharpshooter, shot creator, glass cleaner, post score. It was a given. You already knew what they were good at, and maybe you had some give or take attributes that were upgraded. Like, for instance, maybe somebody didn't put 3-point rating on their post score, because that's when we could actually control, like, fully, the attributes that were upgraded. Not, nowadays where dudes upgrade post fade and free throw just to get shooting badges. It's really weird. Honestly, I do give 2K credit. It was a very interesting and different build system this year than we've ever seen before. But there are some major problems and flaws with it, and I'm here to just point them out. And like I said, we're here to just, you know, try to produce the best game we possibly can when it comes to 2K21, 22, 23, 24, whatever it may be. I want to make sure that 2K understands its problems, and if they somehow happen to see my videos and stuff, that I can just address them. So how do we fix this? I feel like the best way to do this would just be simply go back to how we had in 2K17, 18, and 19, where at the very least, it's very easy to detect what somebody's build is. Now you can see right here, I was low-key thinking about pulling this 3, and then long story short is I missed 2 of them in a row. All right, you can go ahead and clown me. I'm ready for it, and I should have contested one right here. They get the ball back. They're gonna go ahead and do their thing for a little bit. But anyway, like I said, I want to talk about this stuff for a second. So I'm not sitting here saying we should go back to the 17, 18, and 19 archetype system, right? Because I don't think that would be a step forward. I think they were really onto something with this pie chart stuff. I just think they need to have some better ideas. And while I am the idea guy when it comes to, like, you could always come to me for 2K ideas, but listen, I don't get paid to do that stuff, so we're not going to sit here and, you know, give too much thought to it. That's their job to do, and, you know, come up with a really good idea. Now you can see, like, bro, he hit me with a nice low behind the back. I get the chase down block. Anyway, let me stay on topic here, all right? So I think what would be very simple is if you could just go ahead and look at this right here in that one spot right between your name and your takeover. If they would just show your pie chart, it'd be as simple as that. You could show the red and blue for me in my, you know, the one right between my takeover and my name. For kitchen, you could show the yellow and green, and it'd be that easy, bro. Like, it's so simple. Then you could be like, oh, okay, he's a facilitating finisher and he's a play lock. So then you instantly know everything he has upgraded and stuff like that if you're a little 2K nerd like myself. But like I said, bro, it's just it's so complicated to, like, sit here and understand, you know, all types of things. You have to see this defensive leader stuff. You have to watch the way their players moving and stuff like that. It's just impossible. It's literally impossible to be able to tell what somebody's build is if they have a vague name like Slasher at the point guard spot. Or, you know, this one is not so, you know, particular, where there's a very much so more, like, slimmed down amount of builds that this Slasher could be. But because of a couple things, you can sort of go through a little process of elimination. So you can see the guy that I'm guarding has a 50% chance to hit. You can see I'm actually sagging off just to allow myself to understand how good of a shooter his build is. And honestly, I don't even know what is capable of 50%. For all I know, he might have Hall of Fame shooting in his build, to be real with you. And that's the really crazy thing about all this stuff. But anyway, I mean, like I said, process of elimination. I already know he's no longer a pure slash because I see the way that he's able to shoot. I no longer think that, you know, the point guard is a pure slash because nobody comes out here and dribbles like this with a pure slasher either. So off rip, you already know your, you know, options as far as what they could be is probably trimmed down to something with Hall of Fame playmaking in it, whether it be a pure play, a play slash, or a play lock or something like that. And like I said, my best guess would be that they're both play locks because generally that's, you know, the meta 2v2 lineup. Just to come in here with double play locks is pretty toxic, pretty cheese. You guys know the deal. I mean, you get the Hall of Fame dimer, you get the rim run ability, you get the ability to shoot and spot up, as well as, like, shoot off dribble pretty occasionally as well. Anyway, to get back to my topic, as far as what 2K could do to improve this stuff, I really do feel like if they could just go ahead and pop the pie charts on a little bit and just let you see what somebody's builds are, it would allow for a whole lot easier game planning and stuff like that, and just be able to understand truly what everybody's build brings to the table. And I feel like that is a problem that a lot of people don't talk about. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all the good stuff. Let's try this 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. I'm not sure if this video hit 10 minutes or not, but I'm not too concerned about it. We out here, you know, not too concerned about chasing the bag or anything. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you made it to the very end of the vid, put 99 in the comments to show your support that you made it all the way through. And like I said, let's try these 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. Give me some feedback too. Let me know how you feel about this topic. I feel like it should be a pretty in unison thing when it comes to the community as far as the feedback on this topic, where I feel like the more clarification we have on these builds, the better. I don't think that'd be a problem for anybody. And, you know, if 2K happens to see this, so be it. That'd be great. But anyway, on that, hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace. All right, never mind. I lied. I'm back. So this right here is what I was talking about earlier in the video that I said I was going to talk about at the end. So pretty much I'm just saying, if 2K could do a little bit more to describe what you're playing against, whether it be a 6'5 or a 6'6, or, you know, what their pie chart is, pretty much this is exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, like I said, I'm still not going to stretch this video out to 10 minutes regardless. I just wanted you guys to see this topic and this concept that I was talking about. But anyway, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you made it to the very end of the video, put 99 in the comments, show your support. And on that, hope you enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.